Hello guys, let's talk about all the issues that this car came with. As you're probably aware, just a couple weeks ago I bought this vehicle. You can watch the video when I bought it. And this vehicle is not perfect. Probably just like any other used vehicle, it came with problems. There are definitely some that I wasn't expecting, and there are some that I was aware of. So let's talk about problem number one, which is, well, let me show you. So I'll press this button, which operates the power trunk. As you can see, the lift gate is not working. Well, it's not this button. I can also try to do this. Or this. The gate does not work. So when I bought the car, I was aware of this problem. Actually, this particular issue was disclosed. The seller told me the power lift gate is not operational. They took it to the dealer had diagnosed the problem, say they don't see voltage getting to the control unit, and they recommended either new harness or for wiring to be redone just for that gate. I had two options. I could either have the dealer that I bought the car from redo the wiring and fix it, or just get a discount on the car. I decided to take the discount and figure out later myself. Since this is a normal feature by today's standard, this is not something that I must have. So I'm okay for now for the power lift gate not to work on this car, and I will fix it later. When I do, you're going to see it. Second problem with this car is that it leaks. you can see how badly it leaks when I first bought it. This issue was something that I was really concerned about. So I bought the car, drove it for 200 miles home, parked it in my driveway, and right away I can see oil spots in the driveway. Didn't waste too much of time because I don't know what was happening. Something that the dealer I bought it from was not aware of. At least that's what he said when I called him back. So I quickly took it back to Volkswagen dealership with a hope that the problem is covered under the warranty. This car has 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. I wasn't 100% sure if it's motor oil or if it's a transmission oil that's leaking. It seems more like a transmission oil. Just took it to the dealer. Turned out the transmission cooler had a puncture in it and was leaking. Right here. You can see this tiny little dot. I'll wipe it. And you can see the fluid slowly coming out of it. You can see the white spot now turns red. And the fluid is slowly leaking. So I had that replaced, and I also had a transmission service done as well, because I don't know how much of that transmission fluid leaked out. Now that's done, and it runs like a charm. So actually I have another video that is coming up that will be talking about this problem, because that was a surprise to me, although it's not that common on any car, not only this one. Something like this may happen. So stay tuned, watch for the video. Once it's done, I'll put the link at the very end of this video. The next problem that I had with this car since I bought it was rough idle. So as you are all aware, on my first video I talked why I bought this vehicle and when I bought it, what was the circumstance. This is a Volkswagen buyback car, which means the car was bought back by Volkswagen and it was sitting at a Volkswagen parking lot till it was fixed. So Volkswagen was working on a fix, trying to figure out how to resolve the emission scandal problem on those cars so they can be put back on the market. And my assumption is when it was sitting, the diesel just went bad and eventually caused the rough idle. And the rough idle is bad. It's bad that sometimes affects the drivability of this car. When I accelerate with a not 100% warm-up engine, I can feel that the engine for a split of a second loses its power. It loses the torque when I'm accelerating. This is something I'm going also to address. I know exactly what's happening, and we'll make a quick video explaining how to take care of diesel vehicles, especially those that were sitting for a while, like this one. Driving a diesel is quite different than regular gasoline. There's a slightly more maintenance, and that's what needs to be done on this car. And once we go through a proper maintenance and regen process on this vehicle, it will run much better. Now, the fourth problem is actually a big one. I discovered it as I was trying to look at what may cause the liftgate not to run. So let's take a look. All this water has accumulated during one night. And basically, I'm 100% sure it's directly causing the problem with the liftgate. This car comes with a sunroof. All vehicles with this size of a sunroof have problems with water getting inside the vehicle. No matter the brand, Volkswagen, Audi, Buick, BMW, Ford, you name it. All those cars with this large roof have problems with water. In this car in particular, it's getting a lot of water in the trunk. Again, preventing water from getting inside the vehicle is a very simple task. All we will need to do is to find where the water is coming from and then fix it. The fifth problem is actually those little guys, the headlight washers not working. Usually the way it works is when you turn your headlights and when you turn your wiper washers on, it should operate those guys. They don't work. Also, the wiper washer on my power gate does not work as well. Thinking it's a similar issue, I have not checked if there are problems with fuses. I just noticed it yesterday. So those are all the problems that I have with my 2012 Volkswagen Touareg TDI. Are those some major issues? No, everything can be fixed. I consider that I had a good deal on this vehicle. I bought it definitely under the running market value, especially that I bought this car from a used car lot, not from a private party. And everything can be fixed. All the issues that we talk about can be fixed. And of course, from my perspective, All of this stuff is content for you guys. So please stay tuned as I'll be going through all those problems and resolving them. That's all for today. We went through all the problems. In the future videos, I'll be fixing all of those issues. So please stay tuned as I'll be making this content for you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so by clicking this button below. And for now, this is me telling you, I think I watched too much Tavares recently. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.